All right, is this working now? Let's see here. Oh my goodness, this is frustrating. Come back here. Okay, to do this. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go back over to here. Streaming live. Is it working now? Okay, 1000, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1000, 11,000, 12, 1,000, 13, 1,000, 14, 1,000, 15, 1,000, 16, 1,000. So we are a full 16 seconds behind, and the other day it was nowhere near that much. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Settings, let's see here. In the advanced section, it should be down to 1 second. 1 second. Now, why for is that not correct? I think it's really frustrating because once it's set, it should be set permanently, and that's not what's happening. Audio, video, advanced. Yeah, it should be in the advanced section, but I don't see latency anywhere. General. All right, well, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to try this again. I thought I had it set up correctly, and I think for a day I did. And now it's not. Oh my goodness, this is frustrating. Let's see, stream, apply, we're all set there. Output, recording, and I'm gonna get killed because I'm not paying attention. Let's go back over here and go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So Y4. Yeah, I don't get it. Replay buffer, auto recording, streaming. I had it right. I know I had it right because I just did it. But now it doesn't want to open up. Okay. I don't know. Advanced color format. There should be a latency setting here somewhere. But I got the stream delay of 1 second. And I don't understand why that's not applying. I'm a full 16 seconds behind. That doesn't make any sense. Wasn't that bad the other day. All right, I guess we'll just have to make go with it. Oh, that's so frustrating. All right, let's go back down. I will get this thing figured out eventually. Or so I'm told. Dun, 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 dun. Back up. Boom. All right, so that poor guy got his butt whooped by zombie. Is there a lead and a piece of leather over here? Here's me trying to multitask again. Well, as you guys can see, we are grinding. We're making progress. Is that leather and lead over here, or is it gone? Despawned already? Yeah, okay. Let's give it a shot. Here we go. You know, when I did this, I didn't take into consideration that this might be a deep ocean. And deep oceans are really kind of hard to drain, you know? There's a little bit more labor into it. Speaking of labor, hope I don't get charged too much on my car. Car's in the shop. Yeah. Hopefully it comes back working. And of course it's just icy and cold and nasty. Bring on spring. I need some sunshine and some warmer weather. Huh? Warmer weather. You wouldn't know that because you live here. Well, I don't know where you live. You guys are like on the road. You only got half your team now either. Yeah. You're missing somebody. You didn't notice that? Oh. Yeah, you're missing somebody. You're missing half your help. Yeah. You don't care? Dun. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. All right, let's get busy. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're gonna have fun either way. Just have to watch chat a little harder. Huh? Is that all you say? Uh-huh. Yeah. So how come you haven't left? I haven't bought anything from you. You're just hanging out? Uh-huh. Shouldn't it be time to go somewheres? He doesn't listen very well. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. All right, what do we got here? 7, 6. Yes. All right, there goes that. Let's go down. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, come on over to here. Oh, I didn't do that one either. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Come on. There we go. And here we go. I wonder what that is. That's going to really bug me. It's one of those things that's kind of in your head now. It's like, I had this working and now it's not. So why for is it not? Why for is it not working now? Is there something that resets every time you turn this off? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what do we got here? That one's done. So let's go over and do this one. Yeah. Is it? Here we go. All right. There we go. If you get it towards the top, it just goes really fast. But if you don't get it towards the top, it just kind of takes its time. Oops. That is when you have it in inventory. Here we go. Right there. Put it like, right there on the line. It goes really fast. But if I go up here like this, that one's actually working. Way to prove me wrong. General FM. Hello. Stream and a bunch of progress. I just came by to say I have to learn, sadly. Okay. Also, hello and a stream and a bunch of progress. Are you, I'm sorry, but there's like a 16-second delay on this crazy thing again, and I don't know why. I had it working for Subnautica, and it was awesome, and now it's not working, which is like the story of my life. Dun, dun, dun. If you got to do some homework, go take care of some homework, man. It's a grown-up world. I get it. Dun, 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 dun. You will be missed, don't get me wrong, but take care of yourself first. I totally get that. And I do apologize for the big long delay. I don't know why that does that. It was working and now it's not. Okay, let's go back over to here. Streaming, that's what I want. All right, let's go back. bring it over. And let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corner, please. I try to learn fast. Join the stream later. You take care, buddy. I mean it. You take care of your business. And I will wait for you. Besides, it's so slow now. It's kind of frustrating. We'd have a hard time talking anyhow. Then get something to eat. Maybe some ramen noodles. Thanks for coming by, General. I do appreciate it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Am I ever going to get this stream to work? Probably not. OBS. Oh my goodness gracious. For those who might be watching this recorded, I did a recording session Saturday. 3-hour recording session playing Subnautica. I'm doing a Let's Play. My first time through it. I got my Cyclops. For those of you who don't know, that's like the super duper submarine. I was so excited and so jazzed. And OBS has this little quirk where what you see in the display capture window isn't necessarily what you're recording. Yeah. So after the end of 3 hours, I went to play it back, and what do you know? It's a totally black screen. I was so happy with that crazy submarine. And it's like, you can't go back and do it over again, right? That moment's gone. Private ruined it. Yeah. So, yeah. And the irony is it's done that to me before. So you would think I would be remembering to pay attention, but multitasking is not my specialty. Let's see, what do we got here? Sand? All right, let's do the sand. All right, we are moving along. Moving on over. Move along. Big old dog was moving in. Oh, the deep ocean. I couldn't have picked someplace shallow. Move over along. Big old dog was moving in. Yeah, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Here we go. The super exciting business of laying sand so that I can drain the ocean. And it occurred to me that I've only got like 100 of those sponges or so. I might have to go do a little ocean monument rating. Because it'll save me rockets, it'll save me time, it'll save me everything if I just have a couple, 2 or 3 stacks of sponges. But then what do you do with them afterwards? I'll tell you what, if I was a redstone genius, I'd figure out how to do this, you know, put lava on it and then blow it up, right? So it turns to cobblestone and then blow it up. I'm sure there's a machine somewhere that'll help you drain the ocean, but I'm not smart enough. Here we go. Go in there. Man, I'll tell you what, I kind of decided to give it my all on this what do you call this? YouTube business, this content creation business. And it's like you're 5 steps behind from the minute you get started. Like, I don't know anything about the streaming software. I don't know anything about thumbnail design software. I don't know anything about editing software. And then there's the games. Like, I've never played Subnautica before. I'm having a blast. I love it, but I've never played it before. So it's like, how do you be entertaining when you just don't know what you're doing? You try, you know. You got to get there. Newbies start start at the beginning, right? You got to give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe 5 years from now, I'll have 1 million subs. They'll be like, "Yeah, the guy's awesome," or they'll be like, "Who? Who is this guy? Yeah, never heard of him." Oh yeah, he was that guy that got banned like 4 years ago. Moving on over. Move over, little. Big old dog is moving in. Dooba 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 dooba. And I'm streaming to myself. Ain't nobody listening. Oh, it's so sad. What I call my life. Oh, he's dreaming to himself. Hey, look at those jaws, they're really flapping. Boom, 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 boom. Just trying to tell you what's been happening. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, he's letting it all come out. And I'm talking to myself. Ain't nobody listening. Oh, it's so sad. What I call my life. Oh, he's dreaming to himself. All right, we're getting there, little by little. You know, I have to take this all back out too, right? Oh, I'm gonna have more sand than anyone would ever use. Let's see here. And next time I need to pick a deeper ocean. To take a half a stack to make one column. Well, as I look out the window, it is gloomy, cold, and snowy. And it's supposed to be cold for like the next, I don't know, like forever. I don't get it. This winter's been weird. Of course, it could be worse. It could be all those fires out west. That's awful. And the insurance companies. Oh man, the insurance companies, they just pulled the plug on them. Says, yeah, sorry, we can't afford that. That's bad PR. Let alone bad business. Because people remember. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, you're not customers. You're assets to be exploited. Let's go over here. Down. I bet there's a setting on YouTube that's got me in trouble. What's wrong with that when I don't have 1,500 other things to do? I gotta figure this out because it's really frustrating. I know it can work because I just did it. Friday. We had a blast on Friday. It was only like 5 or 6 seconds on Friday. I don't know what happened. All right, getting dark. Let's make a run for it. See that chicken? He spawned out here in the ocean before I had any of this stuff set up. I don't know. I've seen chickens do that before. That is so weird. It's like they spawn underneath the water and then float up to the top. That chicken was not here. He did not spawn on any of this stuff. He spawned out here by himself. Like, dude. So, we keeping him. Cruising on over here. And I think... Oh, back up. Ah! I think I'm going to take those out. Because I like the view with nothing. But that's a later date. Here we go. Big old dog is moving in. Yeah, I'm getting my vehicle fixed up. I don't know. It's a bit of a beater, and it's like, well, it's gonna cost X amount of dollars, and we're like, but it's only worth X amount of dollars. Problem is, I don't really want to buy a different one. I like that one, and I don't really do a whole lot of driving to begin with. Let's see here. I do the carpool thing for school. But I don't. What is it? Oh, those are fish. Like, where are those bubbles coming from? Swim hard, folks. Swim hard, folks. Swim hard. Moving on over. Move over, little dog. Big old dog is moving in. Okay, that doesn't reach. Yep. This would be really hard to make a video out of. Like one video a year. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, a redstone way of getting all this water out of here would be great, but it's harder because I'm on a circle, so that doesn't help anything. I probably could just make a huge square and then finish the rest off, but I don't know how to do any of that. So. Ah! Let's go this way. Come on up. There we go. Get it towards the top. There we go. Goes much faster. There you go. Moving on over. Putting it in there. I was watching a thing on YouTube about streamers. I don't know. I may have said this before, but the #1 streamer on Twitch right now streamed to himself with nobody there for like a year before it finally grabbed and took off. So just keep trying. Just keep streaming. Just keep streaming. Moving on over. Move over, little dog. Big old dog is moving in. Moving on over. Move over, little dog. Kick it in there. Kick it in there. I'm getting a little low on sand anyhow, aren't I? Do 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 do. Let's just make one more line here. Every now and then when those crazy fish swim underneath it as I'm dropping sand down on it, it's not like I'm aiming for them. They just swim in there. You get these little dead fish swimming up everywhere. All right, here we go. This goes over here. This goes over here. Come on, get in there. There we go. Let's see here. But on the upside of it, the days are getting longer finally. And that's kind of unavoidable at this point. It could just be cold for, well, it can be cold where I live all the way into May, but the gloominess tends to break sometime this month and sometimes in February. And that's the worst of it. The cold I can deal with. It's the lack of sunshine, especially when you live off grid and you got solar panels and you're running the backup generator forever and a day because, there's no sun to be seen. Oh, drink. Here we go. There we go. Pick it over. All right, let's do it again. See what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit it. There we go. Here we go. Making any progress? Abide by our community guidelines. All right, come back up. Take it over. Nope, almost made it. Poink. Poink. Oh, here we go. And we're back at it. Are we even an eighth of the way done? I think what I'll do is I'll do 1/4 section, drain it, and then move the sand over. Because otherwise I will have so much sand it will be, beyond me. And I don't plan on doing this twice. Maybe I will. I don't know. Maybe I'll build like a cloud city or something at some point. Flunk. And move it over. Move it on over. Yeah, there should be a way to redstone this, but I'm not smart. Let's see here. Well, tomorrow, if I get my stream figured out, we'll be doing Stardew Valley. And I kind of hemmed and hawed about that one. I thought maybe I should do that as a let's play. But it's really helpful when you've got somebody who knows who's been played it once, who knows what they're doing. Because I'm playing Subnautica by myself, and then I'm playing Subnautica Frozen Below, which is like the ice version, and we're streaming that. And I had a lot more success with that because people in chat knew what was where, and they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna die right here." Oh, okay, great. So that's been really helpful. A lot of these sandbox games are kind of tough because you don't know. I mean, it's almost like you have to play them through once before you can decide whether or not you're really going to enjoy it, because there's not a lot of direction. And quite often it's not very intuitive either. Let's see here. Sand. like the very first day on Subnautica, I crashed on this water world and it's like, okay, I survived. Now what? It's like, I know I should jump in the water because it's the only place I can go, but what am I doing? Yeah, and that very first time I literally, because I played it once. I forget what the deal was. I played it once to see if I was gonna be able to use it or not. I think I didn't play it very far. Actually, I didn't play it very far at all. I played it like maybe 30 minutes and died. I ran out of water and didn't realize that there was backup food and water in the storage locker because I didn't know there was a storage locker. so I starved to death. Kept running around trying to make bleach so I could filter some water, and lo and behold, all you have to do is catch a bladderfish and put it on the little gizmo thingy and it makes you water. So I died of dehydration the very first day. Yeah, that's not good for good content, you know. All right, where are we at? Should have just flown over. I think this is the last, and then I have to go get some more sand. And then I'm doing Terra Nil, which is a puzzle game. I've never really been big on puzzle games. I know a lot of people really get into them. I am enjoying this one, but I'm stuck. I'm like second to the last level or whatever it is, last biome that needs to be cleaned up. And I don't know how to recall my satellite. Like, I don't know. And of course, they introduced the satellite in this particular biome. It's like, oh my goodness. I don't know how many episodes I've done. Like 12 or so? I don't know. A bunch. So that'll be kind of neat to finish it off and put that under my belt. Then I bought Dredge. It's the horror fishing game. Everybody was talking about it, so I was like, eh. Actually, what it is, I just waited. I waited till Christmas came around because they have all these amazing sales at Christmas, and I must have bought like 5 games. I got like hours and hours of entertainment, but I got it all for like less than half price. So it's like, okay. I mean, it was worth it. And I'll play it all year. At least I'll play it for a while anyhow. It kind of feels like I'm getting somewhere with the first Subnautica. I don't know. I built, no spoilers, but I did end up building my rocket launch platform and the gantry for it. So, it, you know, it feels like you're close. But then the engines are like, one of the ingredients was nickel. I'm like, oh, great. Okay, where I haven't seen nickel yet. Where's that at? It's like 900 meters below sea level. You got to be like decked out to the max with your equipment to go down there. I'm like, oh, okay. And everything in the world wants to kill you. I ran into the warper last week. Apparently they come up to your ship and then teleport you out of it. And then the other mobs come in and kill you. The Joel Hole Podcast. Hey, thanks for coming. I am building a volcano village here. Let me finish this row and I will show you. I also have to apologize. The latency settings are screwed up, so I'm like 16 seconds behind. Let's do this. Boink. Come back up. We are going to build a volcano village. If you've ever seen the anime Made in the Abyss, that's kind of what this was loosely inspired on. Inspired by it? Yeah. So we're going to drain all this. We're going to make a volcano, and then this outer section here gets filled. Let me here. Let's do this. Bring it on over. Yeah. F1, I need to be able to see. We'll come up here. Boing. The outer section gets filled in and we'll put a village. We'll put several villages in, actually. And then this interior section, let's see here. Don't get away from that because it makes so much noise. F4, come back up. This interior section, this interior hole right here will be basically all the way down to bedrock. And we'll put 5 or 6 biomes in underneath it, just like it is in the anime. I don't know if you've ever seen the anime Made in the Abyss. I wouldn't recommend it unless you really, really want therapy. It's like, it starts out nice enough, but after a while you're like, whoa, that got dark. So, yeah, that's the game plan anyhow. And it's going to take a little while. That's why we're streaming. Normally I just, make weekly videos, but it's kind of hard to make a weekly video when, you know, yeah, I'm spending a month to try and drain the ocean. Do you play Minecraft? Do a whole podcast. And I apologize for the 16-second delay. I don't know. We just played Subnautica on Friday and I had it down to like 6. So I don't know what happened to my settings, but I logged in and it's like, whoa, what's going on here? Moving on over. Do you play Minecraft? Do you play something? What do you play? Do you play anything at all? Because I'm always interested in streaming new stuff. Well, I'm always interested in new games, period. But I'm new to the streaming part of it. But I generally prefer indie games. I like to support the little guy. I play a lot of it. Oh, you have a hardcore, huh? Oh, no, see, I play a lot of it. I have a hard survival world going. Hard survival. Okay, okay. So where are you at? How many days are you in that? Is it like 300,000? I just got a meta quest. Huh. What's a meta quest? Oh, I just got Meta Quest 3. That's the game. Okay. What's that about? Meta Quest 3. I'm kind of wondering, is that like a sandbox game? Is it an RPG game? Is it a first-person shooter? MetaQuest sounds like kind of an RPG slash sandbox sort of thing. Moving on over, moving on. Let's see what else we got here. Sand. MetaQuest 3. It's VR headset. Oh man, you can do it Minecraft on it too. VR. Dude. Yeah, I know what VR was. It was just like that would be bizarre. Do you like run into things? Or can you do it sitting down? Is that a PC? That's got to be a PC sort of thing, right? You're not going to hook that up to a Switch or something. Huh. Which headset have you got? I think Facebook actually makes one now, don't they? Again, I apologize for the 16-second delay. Thanks a lot, YouTube. What do we got here? Come on down. No PC needed. Oh man, is it a standalone kind of thing then, huh? Is it hard to find games for it? It does sound to be, it does seem to be growing in popularity. I would probably fall over and kill myself trying to do that. And then the controllers are probably kind of different too, aren't they? I'd probably get a lot more exercise. Not that I need a bunch of that, you know. It's its own console. Not very hard to find games if you know what you want. Okay. All right. So who is it? Like one of my moved prize. Oh, most prized possessions. Yeah, that's right. If there's ever a fire, I'm grabbing the pictures in my PC. I'm out of here. Hey, man. I mean, it's good to have priorities. How long have you had it? Ah! Fell off again. Come back up here. Come back up here. It's getting dark. It is getting dark. Of course it is. MetaQuest, huh? I'm gonna have to look that one up. Actually, I'm gonna write it down. Here are my notes. Hang on. MetaQuest. Check that one out. MetaQuest. If it's on a console, I've had it for a couple of weeks. If you get it, I recommend Office VR. Office VR. Okay. Office VR. Is it going to give me like bad mojo for my working days or for my office days or what? No, I feel like I have to go back. Let's see. Here we go. Kick it. Ow! Wasn't paying attention. Really should pay attention. I bought mine from Best Buy. Okay. Plunk. Now, does that hook up to Steam too or not? Let's go through here. I need some more sand, don't I? Sand, 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 no sand. All right, here we go. Best Buy, huh? Uh-oh. Ow! Stupid jerk. What are you sitting there on the other side of waiting for me? Yeah, that's what you get. Okay, follow the torches. Just follow the light. And I don't see the light. Here we go. Come back down a little bit. Flying in the dark. Don't lose it, don't lose it. Let's see, turn. Yeah, it can hook up to Steam. Okay. Are the controllers easy enough? I mean, keyboards you can put binds on. The Minecraft version is called Questcraft. I think they did like a 1-episode sort of life series with Questcraft. I think the Green did it. I think all of them did it together. The whole, was it life series team? It was kind of fun. Back up, but most of them didn't know what they were doing. At least they gave the appearance they didn't know what they were doing. It would be interesting to see how the fight with the dragon went. You know what I mean? I would die for sure. Be like, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I was over here. Wasn't my bed over here? My bed was over here. All right. All right. Let's set spawn. There we go. Respawn. And here we go. You said you had it for a week or so? Where did it say? Most prized possessions. Yeah, a couple of weeks. All right, a couple of weeks. Was that a Christmas present? Would make sense. That's about Christmas time, right? Get yourself a nice Christmas present. So before you got to watch me place sand, now you get to watch me shovel sand. Sorry. Yeah, there's never a dull moment over here. Birthday present, December 30th. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man, that kind of sucks because you get like a little bit for, yeah, because it's too close to Christmas, isn't it? Or don't you mind? That would be kind of rough for me. I'd be like, oh no, I'm gonna space these things out, you know, because I want stuff for this and stuff for that. Look at that bat. That's a bad sign. That means there's somebody bad down there. All right, so here, let's go this way. Hello, kitty. Clunk, 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 clunk. Birthday. Did you buy that for yourself or did somebody nice give it to you? Because that makes a difference, you know. All right, let's put this here. Kitty, stay away from these cactuses. They are not good for you. This is not a scratch post. Yes, no, it's a cactus. And it will scratch you back. Oh, there's more up there. Boink. What have I got? I don't know if this is going to work or not. Looks like I picked a shallow area to begin with. All right, let's come back up here for a second. Unload. See, no, wrong button here. Wrong button. Here we go. Dunk. Dunk. Let's see here. Move this over. Boink. Boink. Yeah, I'm just real excited watching me put these down. All right, boing, 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 boing. Boom, 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 boom. Birthday in December. Well, that's right next to New Year's. Huh. Bet your mom was like, ah. Here we go. All right, back at it. The VR headset. Probably can watch YouTube on that thing, couldn't you? That'd be kind of interesting. Lay in bed and watch YouTube. Okay, come on. Here we go. MetaQuest. I'll have to look that one up. No, I've ever heard of it. It's kind of familiar, but I don't know that I really know what it is. I don't think I want to be over here. This looks like a bad place. Let's find a new place to dig. All right. Hey, don't even think about it, pal. You just stay right up there. Boink and doink. Bum 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 bum. There's a good place to start. This one? Nope. Which one was it? This one? This one. Boink 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 boink. Boink. All right, I'm going over here. I'm gonna try a new one. So let's dig a hole right straight through there. Should be a good place to go, right? And it just keeps going. Perfect. Oh, I kind of need to go down here. All right, excellent. We go scooching across here. Keep going. Actually goes down here. So let's do this one. Here we go. I always feel it. What it swing? Oh my goodness gracious. Chase, the man, the myth, the legend. How are you? Hey, I got to apologize. I've got like a 16-second delay this time. I have no idea. We streamed Subnautica Frozen, whatever that is, Frozen Below, and it was only like a 6-second delay, but for some reason today it wants to do like a full 16 seconds. I'm like, man, that's annoying. I have a hard enough time. Let's see, let's go back here. We are collecting sand. That's so exciting, isn't it? Like, oh man. What are you up to? That's what I should be asking. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, do you have any time to play Minecraft anymore or what? You've been work. Life kind of has a habit of doing that, you know? Dun, 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 dun. You know, I am kind of curious as to where that came from. The swaying peppers. The first time I saw it, I thought it was preppers because I live off grid, and I was like, wow, I don't get that. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Busy with school. Everybody's busy with school. Exams or what? You got to do some homework. Make sure you do your studying. Dun, 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 dun. Busy with school. Bum, 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 bum. It was the name I got from the Xbox. Oh, that's kind of a cool story. And it just kind of stuck with it. Okay. How's school going for you? Are you getting anywhere? Getting ahead or falling behind? Sometimes school does that. Sometimes you take those classes, you're like, yeah, this is going great. And then other times you're like, oh God, I don't need to do this. This is killing me. It's like, I'm never going to get out of this place. What's worse is when you have to pay for classes you don't like. Ugh. It's like, well, why am I taking this class? It has absolutely nothing to do with what I want to. But it'll make you a well-rounded student. Like I really want to be a well-rounded student. I just want to be employable, you know? All right, let's cruise on over here. Oh, he's good. Excellent, excellent. Are you the normal straight A student or what? Because I can tell you I wasn't. No, I was not. Let's see here. Is this box full yet? No, that's the new one. Let's try this one. Okay, that one's full. Go to this one. So is there any activity over there? Let's see. Usually not, but I'm doing really good. Straight A's. Straight A's. You the man. Oh my goodness. Straight A's. I was just asking, is anybody doing anything on the server over there? Or is everybody else in school too? It sounded like the one girl was like married or whatever. I don't even remember. It kind of seems like she was married and was like a mom or something. I'm not really good with names, and actually I'm not good with anything. My brain doesn't work half the time, so I could be totally wrong on that one. Sure wish I knew how to make this stupid OBS work. Oh my goodness. Recorded a video Saturday, Subnautica video, and OBS has this really weird quirk where what you see in the capture window, they have college too, isn't necessarily what's being recorded. So I recorded 3 hours of a black screen. They have college too. Oh man. So if you got like a really long time left, is it a hard degree, or let me guess, you're gonna be a computer programmer and make games for a living and hundreds of thousands of dollars. I wish you would. That'd be awesome, right? Look at that. I could say I actually knew a game designer. Yeah. Yeah, oh man, I cried. I was pretty peeved. I think the thing that bothered me is it's done it to me before. It's like you'd think I would remember to double check that, but I didn't. Let's see, what do we got here? Dunk. This one's turning out to be a little finicky. I don't like these up and down bits. Dun, dun. Let's see what we got here. More cactus. I keep getting more and more cactus. Let's go over here, Mr. Cactus. I don't need you in my inventory. Here we go. How much longer you got on your school? Are you doing like a 7-year program or a 2-year program or a 4-year program or... YouTube is going fairly well. Like I said, it's, how do I say this? You decide you're going to give it a really good, sincere, hardcore effort, and you've realized that you're so far behind on so many different things. Like this OBS, I had it working where it was only a 6-second delay, and now it's not. It's like, what happened? You know? I'm not really good at thumbnails. 16 months. Okay, cool. I'm not really good at thumbnails. I'm not really good at anything, but I keep trying, you know. 16 months. All right. Oh, I hear bad guys. Where are the bad guys? Are they down? Oh, so don't go digging through here then, huh? I still don't see bad guys. Where are bad guys? Oh, they're over here. Right up underneath me. All right, no biggie. You got 16 months left? Is that what you're saying? I mean, that's doable. Thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I mean, my kid's always like, yeah, you're doing awesome. 60 minutes. Okay, okay. It's nice to hear it from, you know, somebody else. 16 months to go. Okay. Is it something that you can get a job pretty easy with, or is it going to be a little challenging? You got to do like an apprenticeship or a job shadow or anything like that? You got to relocate? I don't know. General checked in earlier, and he was all like, he's going to move. Yeah, like, good Lord. He's like pulling up and getting out. I've had enough of this place. I ain't coming back. Let's see what we got here. Okay, how's my inventory? Full. No. Here we go. There we go. Kick it over. Trade to do electric. Oh, that's so cool. My my niece, who's like, I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. My niece just got her what's it called? You have to do like so many hours. It's not a license. Certified. She's a certified electrician now, I think. It should be an easy job to get. Oh, excellent. And I think those guys make some pretty decent money. But yeah, but I was saying my niece is a certified. She did her, I don't know, it's like 2,000 hours or something that she had to work before she actually got her license. But she's gonna make buku bucks now, of course. And I drive a beater. Rust bucket extraordinaire that's in the shop right now. Yeah. Yeah. How's the bird? The gray macaw, if I'm not mistaken. $4,000 4,000 hours? Yeah, it's insane, right? I mean, how many years does that take? Oh my goodness. I mean, if you did 40 hours a week, that would be 1,000 weeks. Good. Does the bird listen to your... Does the bird hear me? Hey, baby. He's gray. He's a gray. Okay. 4,000 hours. Goodness gracious. That's 1,000 weeks. How many years is that? That's over 3 years if you work 40 hours a week, right? Am I doing my math right? That's insane. I mean, I guess you'd really know what you're doing after 3 years. Oh, headphones. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Whistling in your ear. That's kind of rude, dude. A little awkward. Yeah. I see those guys on those little YouTube shorts where they're toying with the cats, you know. The cat's just looking at him like, I'd really like to eat you. And the bird's just like, ha ha ha. Here we go. Let's see here. Let's go down again. Give it another run. Pretty exciting content here, huh? Yeah, I had to make myself a second shovel because I kept going too fast. I'll tell you what else I need. I need like another 3-4 stacks of sponges. That would be really helpful because at the moment I've only got like 100 sponges and I don't think those are going to last very far. I'd watch those too. So is it cold where you're at? Is this crazy winter ever going to end? Oh my goodness. And I get this way every January because I hate it. You know, it's okay in like December where it's, you know, somewhat pretty, but it gets to be this time of year. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. Why is this one so much higher? Yeah, they are pretty crazy. It's nice though. I mean, if I was a redstone guru, I'd online class today. Oh, you know, I used to be, and I'm breaking the laws here. We're breaking the rules here, saying too much about myself. I used to be a online English tutor. So that was kind of cool. I really enjoyed that. But not anymore. Now I'm an unpaid content creator. Moving on. Online class today. What time you got to go? Big old dog is moving. And it's getting dark. Let's get back up before the baddies spawn. Bum, 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 bum. All right, here we go. Down. Okay, I think I filled up. Let's go over. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Okay, how long does it take to get over here? Watching while doing class. Chase! No! You're supposed to give it your full undivided attention. Ah, now I feel bad. Dude, you better not fail this class. Because then I would feel bad. I'm just putzing around doing stupid stuff. You're actually doing something important. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Take it down. All right. No, this isn't going to work, is it? Yeah. Well, I mean, electrician is kind of a hands-on sort of thing. I'll tell you what, though. I sure wouldn't mind having your experience, because I live off grid and solar panels are my way of doing things. It would be really, really cool to have your level of experience. That way I wouldn't have to rely on other people so much. Because if anything goes wrong, I have to wait for somebody, and generally they don't know what's going on. I mean, they took a class somewheres and, but the real world stuff is what gets them. Is this the end of it? I think this is the end of it, so don't fall off the edge. Yep, this is the end of it. Boink. Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Technology, solar is one of those deals where technology is kind of outpaced awareness. People don't realize what you can actually do between advances in efficiency for appliances and advances in efficiency for solar panels. It really is. I would say the average homeowner really doesn't need the power grid. If they built their house correctly, you know what I mean? And they didn't have, like, an electric hot tub and electric hot water heaters and all that jazz. Well, the full electric elements, not the heat pump ones, because I have an electric hot water heater, but it's a heat pump, which works completely different than the electric elements. But if they did their homework right, they could, they could live without an electric bill if they wanted to. I keep waiting for the electric companies to figure this out, because then the lobby will still get involved. They already have in Florida. Moving on over. What do we got here? Clunk, 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 clunk. Yeah, and the phantom loads, you know what I mean? The things that just pull small amounts and don't really do anything. Right? They're always on no matter what. It's just kind of like, when we built this house from scratch. Yeah, that would be good. Well, good. You can come and work on my house. When we built this house from scratch, one of the first things I did was I made a spreadsheet of every single electric gizmo in the house, including light bulbs, right? So I went through each and every room and counted all the light bulbs and how many watts everything takes. And it wasn't just watts for, on, it was watts for standby, and then watts for, like when it powers up. Like a water pump, when it powers up, it's taking more juice than it does once it gets going. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you would know what I'm talking about because you're an electrician, but yeah, most people don't. So I went through and I had this huge spreadsheet of every single electrical device in the house and what it took at all times. And that is the only reason I got the home inspector to sign off on the house, because nobody figured the house was going to work. Right? They made me hook up a meter receptacle, but there's no electric wire on the house. Like, there's no, from the electric company, there's no wire coming to the house. Point of fact, that was the whole problem to begin with, is I couldn't get electricity to the house. They were all, it was a, I don't know what you call it, an easement issue. They put all those power, and I had a power pole on the property, but they didn't want to use it. Of course, then they figured out I was going to go solar, and they're like, yeah, they were very uncooperative at that point. But yeah, we didn't start this house going off grid. We just kind of ended up going off grid because the power company made me mad. And I already had a budget for solar, so the only thing that I really needed was a battery package to store all the electricity, and the battery package was only like $2,000 less than what the electric company wanted to charge me. Yeah, that was a pain to get resolved. Yeah, I'll never forget it. My neighbor was being a jerk. And she's all like, you know, no, you can't have electricity. I'm like, hey, you know, that's not very neighborly of you. You know? So, and I never forget it. She looked me right in the face. She goes, I hate to be the bad neighbor, but no, you can't have it. No, you can't have it. So I approached the power company. It's like, hey, she's just not going to get it. She's not going to let me have it. Because they wanted to come across from the power pole that was on her property, not the one that was already on mine. Long story short, the people from the power company were like, you know, you didn't hear it from us, but generally how this is resolved is you end up paying them for their inconvenience. I'm like, you want me to bribe them so that I can buy your product? She goes, she goes, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's how it's usually done. So believe it or not, I offered this gal across the street $2,000 just to be able to use the electricity that was on her side of the road. Yeah, exactly. You should do what you want. Yeah, yeah. But that's not how it goes. So anyhow, I offered this crazy lady $2,000 so I can tie it in just for any sort of, I don't know, inconvenience or whatever. Because I thought that's just wrong. You know what I mean? Having to pay someone else just to get access to electricity. And she's like, nah, take a hike. She's like, screw you, I don't care. Walked away from it. It's like, okay. So, fortunately for us, electric is one of those kind of federally regulated sort of businesses. I don't know all the legal jumbos about it, but I had a friend who was also into solar at the time, and he was a retired, actually both of them, they were both retired college professors. And they got nothing but time and a whole lot of brain power, and they're like, okay, we'll fix this. So she got together. Look at this. Oh, that's just begging to get me in trouble. Let's cover that back up. Boink, boink, boink. I don't need anybody coming up behind me. So she did a search online and found a link. She goes, try this. It was a .gov link. You know, it's like, okay, fine, whatever. I'll give it a shot. I put in a complaint, and within 45 minutes, I had somebody on the phone. They're like, we're going to get this resolved. I'm like, holy crap. And then by the end of the day, the power company's like, we're going to get this resolved. Oh, okay. They didn't. But the fact that I could make a online complaint and get any kind of response, that was awesome. But yeah, didn't work out, but that's okay. Now off-grid is kind of my thing, you know? I've been off-grid for almost 10 years now. It's like, yeah, I'm never going back. But I'll tell you what, I've learned a lot in 10 years of living like this. There's a whole bunch of things I'd like to do over. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I made a mistake, and oh yeah, I made that mistake, and but you don't know until you get into it and do it. I'm just rambling here. Sorry. It's, you know, you're the perfect person to do it. I mean, if you've got experience in that field, then yeah. And it's kind of interesting because the cost can be kind of daunting, like right up front, but it's like you're buying 20 years of electricity at today's prices, you know? And when you kind of think about that, you're actually kind of saving money because the cost of electricity generally doesn't go down. It generally goes up. I would recommend it. If we ever move out of this house, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go off grid again because, yeah, I don't ever want to go back. Yes, it is. It is. If you do your homework right, it is worth it in the long run. But you got to do your homework right because you can make really expensive mistakes too. Oh, look, I see cobwebs over there. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Keep going. Yeah, well, at least you've got a skill that can pay fairly well. I always feel bad for these ones that are doing like social workers, and it's like, you know, you've got a really great heart, but I don't know how you're ever going to pay for that. Because social workers generally don't get a whole lot of money. You always feel bad. Like, you're a good person, I can tell, but how much sand am I gathering? I am gathering, let's see here. 7 shulker boxes. Are you bored? I could take a break. Goodness knows I don't really enjoy doing this a whole lot. I had to make 2 shovels because... Should I take a break? You twisted my arm. Let's see here. Boink, 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 boink. No, you know what? Let me, I'm back finally. General, finished my homework. Ah, well, Swaying Pepper is, doing his homework while watching. How is the Los Angeles fire doing? Yeah, I don't know on that one. That one, it's kind of bad. It's actually really bad. How do I say this? It's one of those deals that, these insurance companies for all these houses, it's ironic or not, like State Farm pulled out of, which is a big insurance company, they pulled out of there. They canceled all the policies just a few months ago. It's like, well, really? How ironic you would do that just before this fire come through. So, yeah, who knows? After a while, you just kind of get jaded and you're like, But yeah, a lot of people lost their homes, and I don't know if the insurance companies are gonna be able to cover it, or if they're even willing to. Hey, that's some of the most expensive property in the U.S. That's the other part. Is like, even if they did have policies, it's like, I don't know that they wouldn't be bankrupt. You know, I mean, you're. I don't know. It's a mess. And it's colder than the blazes here. There's no fire here. Except in my stove upstairs. Moving on over. It is sad. Fortunately, the death count's been fairly low. Yeah, very expensive place to live. Yeah, no kidding. I was looking at the fire department guys. That one girl makes like almost $500,000. It's like, really? Being a firefighter? Okay. And that was the same one that said she wasn't going to carry me out if I got stuck. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks. Moving on over. Moving on. Yes, we're doing 7 shulker boxes of sand. And then I gotta go heal my... It's still burning, or is it not? Very respectful. Yeah. It's funny, my wife showed me this thing on social media. They got a guy who had a blowtorch in his hand. If I could put links up, I'd go get that. But yeah, they got some dude, I don't know what his deal was, but he actually had blowtorch in his hand out there. So some of these fires are absolutely intentional. But obviously the crowd grabbed a hold of him and held him until the cops showed up. I'm wondering if that video is even going to see the light of day. Boing, boing, boing. Be back in a bit. All right, Chase, take care, man. Let's see. Yeah, fortunately, there has been very few fatalities. Looks like everybody got out. For the most part, everybody's gotten out. Let's see. I got enough shovel to keep going. I'll keep going. You get all your homework done, General? Yeah, Chase was doing class and watching and stream at he's doing an online class. Is it the vid where there's a group of people burn a bush and then forest burns? I don't know. Could be. It is painful. Yes, exciting content here. We're shoveling sand. Ah! I wonder if I shoveled a bunch of that multicolored stuff, would it be any good to use? I've never tried to smelt it. California fires. Yes, we were talking about the California fires. How much sand do I need in total? I'm just filling up these 7 shulker boxes, and then I'm gonna go repair my shovels and go back. Yeah, the California fires is kind of a messed up deal. I was just telling the guys, my wife had this video on social media. They caught some guy. He had a blowtorch in his hand, and the neighbor guys came out. It's like, hey, what are you doing? You know? And they ended up grabbing him and holding him down, and the police cars came flying up. And the police cars, it was bizarre. Yeah, it's a terrible way to start 2025. It was bizarre, but the car doors were open before the car was stopped because they were like, hey. I wish I could find the link on that. Of course, I can't do it here on YouTube. I'm going to get banned for sure. I just got started streaming. I'm definitely going to get banned. Some people just can't play by the rules, you know. Yeah, we were also... You know, that's the thing, is that you say you wouldn't be surprised if it was planned. We were just talking about that because... I'm not a real big fan of James Wood, but you know, I don't have anything against them. And he was saying that State Farm canceled his insurance just out of the blue just a couple of months ago. And it's like, he goes, he's never missed a payment. He's never had any problems with it. He's like, he's had those guys for his insurance provider for a couple of decades. And he's like, they just kind of canceled it out of the blue. So yeah, it is kind of one of those deals where you're like, after a while, you know, you just don't believe it anymore. It's like, yeah, I don't, you're supposed to take people at their best, but how many times do you have to get burned before it's like, yeah, Chase is back. Back again. I hear more zombies. Where are they? Let's see. F4. Go down. Oh, a zombie spawner. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at this. That's not too far. It's right underneath me. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. There's one over here? There is one over here. Oh. I don't have time for this, but it's here. Fire's going off. They're taking all document. Yeah, it does seem. Isn't that a shame? I mean, you should be able to trust somebody, but I don't trust anybody. What do we got here? Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. You know, I'm going to die in here because I'm screwing around. But I can't help myself. All right, let's get this guy here. No, don't hide. Come over here. Speak into the microphone. Boink. Yeah, it does seem fishy. There's too much that just doesn't make a whole lot of... Oh my goodness. Are they hooked up to that spawner? I think they're hooked up to that spawner. I think this thing... Yeah, I need to get out of here. It's getting dark. Is it dark or is it rain dark? Yeah, you know you've screwed up as a what you would call it, a government or an entity, when people's first instinct is to say, yeah, this isn't quite right. You know, once upon a time, people kind of had confidence in their government, and it's like, not really, no. I don't think I do. Oh, it's going. Oh, now it's going to rain. How does it rain in the desert? I didn't think it rained over here. Yeah, my bed's in the desert, but oh, okay. Guess it's going to rain in the desert. Oh, creepers! He's going to say hi to that cat. There's somebody. All right, so maybe I played around too long, huh? Let's do this. Let's get this out of here. Don't nobody sneak up behind me and blow me up, because that would waste my totem and then I'd be angry. You are coming to say hello, so goodbye. Oh. All right, one shot him. There is now a live news that I can look at. Status of fire. Yeah. Honestly, your best bet's to look around on YouTube. Because a lot of these mainstream media outlets, they're so skewed now. It's just like, you can find some pretty decent independent content creators. I'm telling you what, man, the independent guys are the way to go. Let's see. I think that's good enough for now. What's west? What's west? This west? Okay, here we go. Let's give this a shot. Because I don't watch the news at all anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. I wait for independent. Even the weather guys on, like, what's his name? Is like Ryan Y'all or Yahal or something. Even the weather guys are better than mainstream media. Yeah, see, originally I was going to put that volcano right here, but it's too close to my base. Huh. I gotta go get my stuff fixed. Yeah, the fires are pretty bad. And it's kind of looking like some of them might have been set intentionally. The winds don't help, because it really blows through there. But the issue is the insurance companies right now aren't going to be able to cover all the losses. And they have some sort of weird insurance. It's like a state-funded insurance or something. How did that get there? Crazy gas. All right, here we go. This is, yeah, this is the main world I play in. And it used to be, I had somebody on here with me a little bit, but they got burned out and moved on, you know? And it happens. I think it happens to everybody. Moving on over. Moving on. Big old dog was moving in. Boom, boom, boom. All right, kick it. Here we go. Gotta go get my stuff fixed, you know? Where we at? Set spawn. That's always important. Go on through. Schlunk. All right, let's do this. Rockets, please. Don't just jump over the edge. Here we go. There you go. Dogs moving in. All right, come back around. I really got to finish this. It looks terrible. It's like half of my world is like not finished. All right, let's see here. Let's put this up here. And let's do this. Oh, I better do this too, because it's like really annoying. Hostile creatures go down to like 2%. Oops. Done. Back to game. Here we go. Dun. Dun. Slunk. Blam. Grab up some of these. Blam. Well, I'm never short on ender pearls, that's for sure. Let's get rid of that. I don't think they're ever gonna say. Honestly, like, yeah. Maybe some of them are caused by... They were trying to say that originally they were all caused by cigarettes or by campers or something along those lines. I have no idea. I really don't. And it doesn't sound like... What is his name? Newsom? he has any idea what's going on either. But they did cut the budget on have you killed a dragon? Yes, multiple times. Yep. Because I get a gate every time I do. I could do that one of these days. That'd be kind of fun. There we go. Slunk, 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 slunk. Speak into the microphone. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there's that shovel healed. Let's come over here. Swap it out. Go, get again, get again, get again. That should be enough, right? Yeah, that'll be enough. Let's see. Boink, boink. Ah, I do love that. Oh, I missed one. Gotta go get him. You. Goodbye. All right, let's get rid of these extra and not throw out anything important. There we go. Kick this out, 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 kick this out. And I think we're done. Except for this clown over here. What's he doing? Chunk. All right, we are up and away. Back into the game. Dum, dum, dum. Slunk. Yeah. Every time you get one of those, I don't even know what those are called. Do you guys know what those are called? These things. I got a stairway going up to this one over here. Every time you kill the dragon, you get one of those. And do you know how many, Chase? How many times can you kill the dragon? You can kill him multiple times. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Back through. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. How about it, General? Do you know how many times you can kill a dragon? Got this 16-second delay. I had it set up perfectly, and now it's not. Boom, boom, boom. Like 20 times? Yeah, it's like a bunch of times. I'm sure that's like one of those Minecraft trivia questions that if I ever got to get all the gates, yeah. Some of these guys do a really amazing job of transforming the end. As for me, I'm scared to do that. Slunk. Alright. Let's kick it over. Move over. Big old dog is moving in. My car is in the shop. 3 hours? Oh, man. How much XP did you have by the time you get it all done? You made a video on that, didn't you? I think I saw that video. I think I watched that video where you killed the dragon like over and over and over again. You made a video on that, if I'm not mistaken. My memory's not what it used to be. Of course, my memory's never been very good, but here we go. Up. Let's see here, kill it off. And weird screen. If I do this right, I can make it all the way over there on 2 rockets. Very old video, yeah. Yeah, you were on this before I was. Long before I was, actually. Well, I think I found your video. I think I found that particular video on a search. I think I put in like fighting the dragon or something, and your video was one of them that popped up. So apparently a lot of people saw that. Yeah. A lot of people saw that video. All right. Kick it there. And I think, how many rockets? I need some more rockets. Let's see here. Put this over here. Move on. Big old dog is moving in. Oops. Probably should have put that down here. Bring it over. Boink. Kick it back in. No, let's see here. The Joel, who was talking about the game MetaQuest? I wrote it down. MetaQuest. Have you guys played MetaQuest at all? Trying to keep my mind open to new games. Let's see here what we got. Boink. Here we go. Clunk. You know, when I put this in, I didn't even think about it being in the deep ocean. That sure came back to haunt me. Slunk. And it's getting dark. Of course it is. Me, that's right. I knew it was you, but my brain is not what it used to be. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was the Joel Pocket. Where did that name come from? Do you have your channel? Do you have a channel with the podcast or what? No, but I did have it like 2 years ago and I gave up because I got a little dizzy. The VR stuff? Ah. I have a little Batman. Oh, okay. Okay. MetaQuest made you dizzy or the VR part made you dizzy? It's dark. I should not be doing this when it's dark because I'm going to spawn a creeper. And he's going to walk through the gate. Oh, well, I'll have to come over and take a look at it. Do you stream VR? That's cool. I'm going to have to come over and look at it. VR. VR is virtual reality. Yep. Moving on over. Okay. Virtual reality, that's where you wear the helmet and it's like totally immersive. You don't see anything else but what's in the helmet, right? You got controllers. It's meant to be like complete immersion. You can walk around and stuff. Move over a little low. I stream sometimes. So you're actually good at streaming. Unlike some of us. Oh, this crazy second delay. 16-second delay. I don't know what happened. Boy, that made me mad, though. I actually started streaming, got mad, turned it off, and then came back. This is off topic. Do you know what UFO is a unidentified flying object. General's from Hungary, actually. So some of this stuff is a little weird for him. I started streaming from my PlayStation, but I moved to PS5, virtual reality streaming at some point. In the middle of a full-time job. Yeah, no kidding. You mean you have a real life and everything? Yeah. Yeah. Responsibilities and the whatnot. I'll tell you what, though, I have a kid. I have a son, and he is the most worthwhile thing I have ever done in my entire life. So, yeah. I know there's a lot of people out there like, yeah, I'm never going to have kids, and I'm never going to do this, and blah, 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 blah. I'm going to live my life for myself. It's like, man, you ain't lived until you had a kid play with you. You know what I mean? So they're putzing around and acting goofy and smiling at you at Christmas and all that stuff. Yeah. You really haven't lived. No vacation's going to come close to that. Not by yourself, anyhow. Don't get me wrong. I like my me time every now and then, but they grow up so fast. It's like, take it while you can get it, because he ain't going to be here forever. 1, 2, 3, 4. UFO is an unidentified flying object. And we've had a bunch of unidentified flying objects, haven't we, with those crazy drones over New Jersey? What is that all about? That's another one of those, this doesn't make any sense. I really don't understand. Especially when the mainstream news is like, no, there's nothing there. Oh, wait, there's I don't know what's going on. I prefer boring. I really do. I just want to play games, have fun. Yeah, that was last summer, I think. The balloon, it was a weather balloon. I don't know that it was a spy balloon, but I don't know what's going on. You can't get any real kind of info from anybody, so I don't know. Who knows? Sure seems like everybody wants to start a war, whether the rest of us want to or not. I prefer boring. I just want to play games, want to eat fast food with my kid, watch some movies. That's my idea of a good time. Moving on over, moving over a little low. Big old dog is moving in. Yeah, General, what's everybody saying about Trump trying to buy what's that place called? Greenland? Hopefully we can avoid war. Yeah, no kidding. I got family, you know, that are of age, and it's like I don't yeah, whatever. It seems like most of the stuff we get ourselves into could be avoided if we just tried a little bit. Actually, it seems like they work really hard to get us into it. What was I talking about? Yeah. Greenland. What's the word overseas about Trump trying to buy Greenland? Is that going to be like a Providence or 51st state? Or we're going to change the American flag? What's going on with that? Well, Trump's like, yeah, we're going to change it from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. No, dude. No, you're not. Stop it. That's just mean. Apparently, they think that Trump is actually want to make war with someone. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on either. I honestly do not know. It seems like they've been blaming Russia for everything since like the beginning of time. It's like you put missiles in their backyard, and they actually told you ahead of time, don't put missiles in the backyard. Oh, but this is about democracy. No, I don't think so. I think it's about putting missiles in Ukraine. They don't want missiles in there. I mean, you know, if we read our history books, Kennedy was like, yeah, you're not putting missiles in Cuba. So, yeah, I don't know. Apparently it was not okay then, but now it's okay. Whatever. I really wish. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want this crap. I want to play games. I want to have fun. This war business doesn't help anybody. Sand, more sand. Next time I do this, I'm going to pick a shallow ocean. Moving on over. Move over low. Big old dog is moving in. All right, let's see what we got here. Am I making any progress? Little by little. Let's see here. Let's see here. MetaQuest. Okay, I got that game written down. Hey, has anybody played Dredge yet? Or Stardew Valley? Has anybody played either one of those games? Removing all that water. I know! It's 350 around. I mean, you know, diameter. It's 350. So 175 in each direction. All the way around. I have no idea how much water this is. If I was any kind of a redstone genius, I'd figure out a way to do it, you know, with a machine. But I don't. And I've only got like 100 sponges, so I think at some point I'm going to have to go raid a few more ocean monuments. Maybe 4 or 5 stacks of sponges would be really helpful, you know? This is not a one-person job. This would be really helpful if I had somebody else. Now you understand why I'm streaming this as opposed to making content videos on this, because, you know, there's no way nobody's going to watch me do this for 15 minutes or so, you know, not without at least talking to me. In YouTube short and radio, I did hear about Trump, but they don't mention it. I just asked my dad if he said they don't sell Trump. He's going to make a war, not my opinion. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does seem like everybody around the world is gearing up. And it's not just the United States. It's all over. Everybody's gearing up. Yeah, on something on a project this size, the more bodies you have, the better. Absolutely. So I didn't get that. Does anybody play Dredge or Stardew Valley? We're going to do Stardew Valley tomorrow. Hopefully, if the internet's working. This morning I got up, the internet wasn't working. Kind of freaked me out. I got to get this stupid latency issue figured out. I don't know what's up with that. It was working fine on Friday, but it's not working now. It's like 16 seconds. I have not. I have not. Okay. Well, I haven't either, so I guess we'll just do it. You're supposed to be in school, though. Don't play much other games. Okay. Yeah, because you're supposed to be in school. You know, college, make a job, make a living, make a wage, that sort of thing. Oh, man. So General's in school. Jason's in school. The Joel Hole podcast. Are you on a lunch break or are you in school too? Moving on over. Moving over. You know, these crazy fish, they keep swimming back and forth. I haven't killed a squid just yet. Not for lack of trying, but these fish get killed all the time. I do not play games yet. No, you just watch other people stream, right? So yeah, what? Class was boring. And pretty soon you're not going to have that option, right? You're going to be all hands on. 4,000 hours, that's insane. But, you know, I mean, it's something to be said. Electricity is no laughing matter. You're not in school, but you're studying for school, right? Move over. Uh-oh, it's getting dark again. I better get over here for a creeper spawns over here, walks through the portal, then kills me when I go through. Here we go. All right. Let's see here. Blank over. Blank over. Hey, Chase. I streamed. I don't know if I told you this already. Stop me if I have. You could if I wasn't 16 seconds behind. I streamed Subnautica, the Frozen World or whatever. I haven't played that either. And I died within the first 90 seconds. It was humiliating. It was awful. Jet's like, run to the flower, run to the flower. I'm like, what flower? The game's like, too late, you did. Yeah, professional gamer here. Well, go to sleep, man. You are on the other side of the world, right? Okay, let's see. Let's back it up here. Slunk, slunk, slunk. Yeah, there's only like 10 minutes of the session left. I don't know. Yeah, it does stink, but it's okay. I was laughing. I was having a good time. There's only like 10 minutes left, guys. So if you need to take off, take off. I think my podcast guy took off. Well, you made it nice for me. It is kind of embarrassing, right? Normally what happens to me is I'll be monologuing and a creeper will come up and kill me. So, you know, I'm doing the F5 looking at myself from the camera angle and he walks right up behind me and kills me. Like, I just leave it in. Sometimes I leave it in, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I rage quit and walk away. So Wonder Woman 103 because I know UK. Yeah, UK's kind of a mess. The world's a mess right now. That's why I'm in here building my own. I can pretend everything's okay. I got a kid. It's like, I don't want him getting dragged into that. Whatever they do, they better finish it up quick. Let's see what we got here. We were making some progress. Oh, hang on. Let me finish this line and I will take a look. Pop up. Nope, wrong one. Pop up. Here we go. So the idea was to get this wrong button, 1/4 section done, drain it, and then move all the sand over. Because the world is crazy. The way Minecraft water works is that if there are 3 blocks together doing an infinite source, they just kind of keep filling out. So it would not be impossible for me to make some sort of mistake and have, 3/4 of this done, and then it breaks loose and just goes, oh, we're gonna fill all this back in. Yeah, that would be bad. At which case I would go back to an old backup copy and just start over, because I'm not gonna do that. All right, let's kick this out of here. Boink. Let's finish this, and then let's get rid of some kelp, because that's always causing me problems. Okay, that box is gone. Boink. Oh, that box is gone. What? Yeah, okay, let's grab that. Yeah, and you guys are military age. That's the worst part of it. In Ukraine, they're drafting everybody, the old people, the women, and everything. It's like, come on. That's just, yeah, whatever. Call me old school, but I don't think that's right. What got you into Minecraft? My son played Minecraft like a fiend, right? He was little. Gosh, he's, like 6 or 7 or something. He was little. He was playing Minecraft. So one summer, do you find eating dog hair gross when you don't? Yes, that is disgusting. Thank you for the subject change. I'm never going to get that mental image out of my head. Good God, that's awful. Oh, man. I got into Minecraft because of my son. My son was playing Minecraft, and I wanted to do an activity with him. Right? And it's like, okay, so we started a free server, and I bought a copy of the game. And yeah, it's kind of funny, but I can still visualize spawning in for the very first time. It was one of those mountainous hill kind of places. And I watched his character. He ran right over a tree and started punching it. I'm like, what are you doing? Because I'm punching a tree. I was like, are you mad at it or something? Is it dangerous? Oh, no, you got to do that. It's like, oh, okay. And what happens then? Well, then that gives you wood. Okay. I literally had one of them little sticky notes with the keyboard directions on it, the WS or WASD, because I didn't have any idea as to how to play this game. I'll never forget it. He was all like, yeah, we got to find a village. We got to find a village. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, and I hear this, ha. I turned around and I was like, oh, I think I found a villager. And my son's like, really? He's like, yeah. And all of a sudden, and then he shot me with his crossbow. And you're like, ow, he's not very friendly though. And my son's like, what do you mean? It's like, he just shot me. What do you mean he just shot you? Villagers don't shoot you. It's like, well, I think it's a villager. He's carrying a flag. And there was this long pause, and he's like, run! Run where? I don't even know what the run button is. Oh, man. Good times, good times. Of course, he's way older now, so. Yeah, see? All the way down here. Look at this. This is going to be a nightmare to drain all this out of here. It goes all the way down to bedrock. You change keybinds later? What did I do? I think the only keybind that I changed now is the throw. Isn't it normally Q? Is it Q? Yeah, that's the one I normally change because I was always throwing my sword. Such a noob, you know. Oh my gosh, the first time we fought the dragon together, I did all kinds of prep work, man. I had top of the notch armor. I was all geeked and ready to go, and I didn't bring a pumpkin, and the Enderman just slaughtered me. It was humiliating. And my son, he was real little. He wrote me this nice little card. He put his hand on my hand. He's like, "Thank you for being such good bait." Because he was the one that killed the dragon, right? Because I was running around all the time. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at the moment from 11 to 1-ish, which means it's just about time to go. Tomorrow we're streaming Stardew Valley, which is another game I have never played. And then Thursday and Friday we're streaming Subnautica Frozen World. That game was awesome. But I've never played it before. The only game I have played is Minecraft. Right? Everything else that I'm streaming, I've never played before. So it's really helpful when people are like, "Yeah, go here, find this," and yeah, you're, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you just spend forever not doing anything, right? But like I said, my very first stream of Subnautica Frozen World, within the first 90 seconds, I died. It was humiliating. It was terrible. Chat screaming at me, "Go to the flower, go to the flower." I'm like, "What flower?" And the game's like, "You did." All right, so that should clear up for me and give me some more room. Let's go over this ways. And I just started streaming. Last week was my first week at it. It's kind of one of those deals. It's like, why didn't I start this sooner? Look at some air. Up. All right, perfect. So how about it? Chase, do you remember your first world or not? Joel, do you use OBS or do you use something else to stream? It's got to be a little different. Let's come back over here. Yeah, it is amazing. Out of here. Let's go back up. And I don't need all of this stuff. Flunk. Let's get over there before I flunk. I need to pull the chat part over onto my screen so I don't have to keep looking back and forth. That would be real. And I need to figure out why this latency setting keeps changing. That really frustrates me. When do you say you stream tomorrow? I stream. What happened? I will be streaming 11 to 1-ish. So like to right about now-ish. But it's Stardew Valley, and I've never played Stardew Valley. It's another one of those kind of... It's weird. It's a 2D farming game, and I was looking at it going like, what? Why would I want to... But when I went on Twitch and I looked at what was trending, Stardew Valley actually had considerable more streamers and views than Phasmophobia. And Phasmophobia is a pretty amazing game. Always, I try. Just Tuesday, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. That's what I'm trying right now. It just depends. I'll adjust my schedule if it doesn't work. You know, if I see like half a dozen people come on at, you know, 12 or 12:30, then I might move things around. But I have to carpool, which means I have to be on the road. I kind of, my window of opportunity is kind of limited, you know. I'm having fun, but I'll be as flexible as I can. All right, we making a mess? We are making a mess. 5 p.m. Yeah. It is a bit of a time difference. I've never been there, but I have been to London. I have been to France, been to Italy. The rail system over there is top notch. It was amazing, at least when I was there. You could buy a rail pass and just basically go anywhere, which I thought was really kind of cool. One pass and it just, wherever the train goes, that's, you know, that's where you go. Well, guys, should we call it quits? Thank you for coming. That would have been terribly boring all by myself. Let's take another look. Well, we made a dent in it. I'm not sure that's the most. Yes, I have been to London. I have. I saw Big Ben. It's been a long time though. Excuse me. Look at this. I don't know if this is the most efficient way or not, but we'll bring it all the way over to this line here. So we're not even halfway. And I went to an air show in, gosh, what was it? Salisbury, England. Like the steak, Salisbury steak, Salisbury, England. My goodness, this is going to take a long time. Yep, leave it to me to underestimate things. Boink. Oh yeah, I got to show you guys this chicken. This chicken's freaking me out. I don't know how many times I've been grinding underwater, because you know my other base is mostly underwater, and a chicken will spawn on the ocean bed, the floor bed right down here. A chicken will spawn down here and then immediately float up. It's the only mob I've seen do that. But this chicken, he didn't spawn up here. He was in the water when I seen him pop up. I don't know what kind of gaming mechanic that is, but every time I see him, I keep him. Right? Just like these zombie villagers, like this guy over here. Hang on. Schlunk. You need to make that faster. This guy. He just kind of spawned on one of my platforms, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make you many, many children. We are going to start a community. Hopefully they're not all nitwits like you. London was pretty amazing. The bell, ding, ding, ding. I don't know what London's like now. I haven't been, yeah. Like I said, it's been a long time since I did all that stuff. All right, guys, what do you say we call it quits today? We made a big dent in it. And I really, really appreciate you guys showing up. Let me go back up one more time. So yeah, we're not even halfway on the sand. And of course, we got some big areas to deal with. I might just block that off. Maybe put some cobblestone on there, close that gap, mind the gap. And yeah. And it's deep ocean too, that doesn't help. This part over here looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh man. So we got to drain this whole thing out, and then once I get the whole thing drained out, then I'll put a surface on. Let's see, MR. Come on. Yeah, then I'll start sculpting this out. And I'll put the villages in, and yeah. All right, let's get out of here, huh? Thanks so much for showing up, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me company. And if you guys can make it tomorrow for Stardew Valley, then I guess we'll try a whole new game. And if you can't, try and make it for Subnautica. I'm getting my butt whooped. But I'm having an absolute blast. Thanks so much for showing up, guys. This was fun. I can't wait. All right. Take care, guys.